Hi guys! On April 29th, hoyoverse already announced on Twitter that the version 2.7 of Genshin Impact will be postponed. And now it's May the 5th. After the Labor Day holiday in China, they finally revealed what would happen to the character and weapon banner. As seen in this article, to our surprise, there's no other character to fill in this gap. But Kamisato Ayaka's banner, as well as her signature weapon, are extended to the end of 2.6. If you log into the game earlier, the remaining time of both limited banner is written as 240 days. Now they've changed it to before version 2.6 ends. But they forgot to change it here too. For events, Spices from the West, which was postponed due to the teapot maintenance, is come to the rescue. Seems like we can finally switch out those friendship 10 characters, so yay! Since launch in September 2020, hoyoverse has been successfully keeping the 6-week release schedule. Consider the amount of new content each update brings, it was an incredible job. But now, they have to break the record for COVID situation. Take a look at this news. Shanghai has been locked down since March, which has greatly affected the company's developing schedule. While they do have overseas office to do global marketing, the game development itself is done in Shanghai. So, why can't devs just work from home? There are plenty of guesses in the community, but I happened to find an interview of Liu Wei. Let's see what hoyoverse themselves say about how lockdown is dragging their working schedule. This interview was from March 2020, right after the Spring Festival. After reunion with their families, some of people who worked at Shanghai had to be quarantined at home for 2 weeks when getting back to the city. In hoyoverse, less than 1/3 of their employees actually came to work, and the work efficiency of the entire company was even lower. But this time, the situation is much worse. The lockdown started back in March and has been lasting for over a month. Almost everyone can't leave their home, and some of them have trouble getting fresh food ingredients. Unlike restaurants and theaters, things are easier for game industry because their businesses are largely online. However, the people behind the business also need to work offline. The direct impact of the COVID for hoyoverse is their inability to operate efficiently. The overall progress of the product has been greatly affected. There are mainly two aspects. First, there are plenty kinds of work must be done on the company hardware. This is because some jobs have extremely high requirements on the computer, and on the other hand, it's a way to protect intellectual property. Second, the overall working flow is all linked together. If one procedure paused, the whole production has to stop. Also, many of the work requires face-to-face collaboration. It's impossible for them to function normally if the employees are unable to get to the office. This interview happened before Genshin was released. Actually, the closed beta test 2 was delayed from February to March because of this. In the interview, Liu Wei also talked about how he feels regarding the future of game industry. I'll put the link in the description, and if you are interested, you can use the help of machine translation to read it. Also, besides reasons mentioned in the interview, there are other aspects to consider too, such as voice acting. Honkai Impact, which is also made by hoyoverse, did release new version 5.7 on April the 21st, but the new voiceovers would be added in the future updates. While it's a pity that we can't meet the new update on time, I do wish all the people in Shanghai and all the people in the world could stay safe and healthy. Bye bye.